Terrell here again, back with another comic review for Cowboy Bebop issue number 2. Now, if you've seen my previous review for the issue number 1, we're back again. Is the gang are back on the Bebop, and they're still pursuing the bounty, looking for Melville and the quantum vest that he's wearing that allows him to manipulate probability and things, pretty much giving them good luck power, makes him the black cat of the Cowboy Bebop universe. And like I said, this particular issue actually picks up as they're still in their pursuit for Melville and trying to either get him or get the vest off him. And don't forget that the Syndicate is also looking for him as well in this issue, and because they want the vest more than they care about him at this point. The crew lands on Saline, which this planet is pretty much off limits, uninhabitable. Claims is uninhabitable, but pretty much anybody who lands here doesn't want to leave. They explain that whatever is going on with like the oxygen and like the air pretty much gives you a simulation feeling of like being on drugs or like being drunk. Like you always are in a good mood, nothing gets you down, you're super relaxed, you don't care about anything or anyone. And you see a lot of that here. Now, in this particular issue, you see, for whatever reason, the gang splits up. They get off the ship. Spike goes off after the bounty or get more information on the bounty. Faye goes into the town to, pretty much do Faye. And Jet goes and he's the only one that's being cautious and wears a freaking suit, and then realize that he's being ridiculous by wearing the suit. Takes the suit off, winds up chilling with the locals, drinking lemonade, and he winds up, getting a gist of like why a lot of the people don't leave, like, and why this planet is a problem. Now Spike actually gets to meet and the partner of Melville in this issue, and he explains that there were 2 quantum jackets that were made, and Melville took one and went on about his day because he felt like, staying on that planet was pretty much a death trap. Like it was like the worst thing he could possibly do. Now they pretty much, like, he said he would give him the quantum jacket, but I guess because of the planet, Spike was like, I could just take the jacket from you if he wanted to. He was like, yeah, you can, but it's no point in you doing that. But like I said, because they're on the planet, everybody's a little bit more relaxed. Nobody's like their normal selves. Nobody has like the aggression that they would normally have if they were off planet or somewhere else. So pretty much, we found out that the guy was looking for like the firecracker ramen noodles or whatever it is, and pretty much they can't get him on this planet. And so he pretty much tells him he'll trade him the jacket for 200 of the firecracker noodles. So he goes back and tells the gang, about the trade. Faye is playing a poker game where she pretty much cheats the entire game. They find out that she's cheating and they don't even care. And she feels some type of way about this because the stakes of going through this aren't as high. There's no danger. And this is what she lives for. This is what she does. So she's like, I'm out. This is whack. I'm taking this money, but this is whack. Iron gets off the ship. He's high as hell. He's rolled around. And like I said, they found out about this. Spike tells them about the part of the extra quantum jacket and everything. And then they pretty much reconvene. In the middle of this, they're having this conversation out in the open. Somebody from the Syndicate hears this and realizes, hey, they don't need to pursue Melville because there's another quantum jacket on planet they can just take. So that's where the issue leaves there. Again, like I said from the first issue, this really feels like you're back into that Cowboy Bebop world, and I feel like Dan Waters and Lamar really have the art and the writing down pack for this. It's a really good issue. It's out March, and like I said, this really has me hooked, man. I'm really liking the feel of like these outside bounties that you get to see outside of the show and the anime as well. Because like I said, I feel like, you get them, but they're not. You don't get to see like the stuff that they were doing that in between, the episodes. And this is what these comic books are really good for, like really focusing on those adventures that you wanted to see, or more of what you wanted to see outside of like your normal time. like I said, everybody pretty much, like I said, they're glad they pretty much get off the planet within this issue. But like I said, I definitely recommend picking up issue 2 of Cowboy Bebop. This is definitely a box subscription for sure. As I get to read more issues, like I said, I'm more and more hooked into seeing what these characters do and what the writing Dan has in store for us. If you guys didn't know, I did do an interview with Dan Waters, the writer of this comic. You can find on biggoldbeltmedia.com or the YouTube, and you'll be able to see that as well. Like I said, did a 20-minute sit down with him, talked about Cowboy Bebop and some more and what else he has going on. But like I said, definitely check out that video. Check out the first video for Cowboy Bebop #1 as well, and see, of course, check that out if you haven't seen it. But like I said, Cowboy Bebop #2 on the shelves this March, box subscription for sure. Check it out. See you guys later. Peace.